What is going on, everyone? My name is LittleMarMan. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to yet another one of my videos, and this is of course another episode of Everything You Need to Know About Zombies, the one series on YouTube where we go totally in depth on each and every aspect of the zombie storyline. We break down characters, we break down the maps, we break down the Easter eggs, and go totally in depth on the story, of course, on each and every one of those aspects. But today we are sort of talking about a theory that links in with the storyline and sort of a theory of where things came from, and we do a few of them. Sort of we did like where the perks actually came from and stuff like that. Today we're going to talk about the robots, the giant robots from Origins, and sort of their backstory and the theory behind sort of how they got there. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, about 3 times a week I upload videos just like this one, so I would highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and support the video with a like if you learned something and if you enjoyed. So let's get into it. Okay, so obviously our robots make an appearance in the map Origins, but they don't only make an appearance in the map Origins, they also make an appearance on another map, which we'll come back to in just a second. But imagine an alternate universe. That is which sort of Origins is set. Origins is set in an alternate universe, and when I say an alternate universe, basically if you were to relive this day but somebody was to come back, sort of time travel back in time and sit like right beside you watching this video, that is sort of an alternate universe. It's an alternate timeline. It's sort of altered because like in the future you would have lived and sort of like live normally without somebody actually sitting beside you watching this video, but then they actually alter like time and sort of head back and then they're sitting beside you. So it's like, it's sort of not supposed to be there, so it's like alternate to sort of real-time events, which it's sort of hard to wrap your head around, but that's the best way I can sort of explain it. Maybe I confused you more, I don't know. Basically, when Samantha came back in time and created this alternate universe which we know as Origins, she brought back quite a few things. Where she brought back sort of robots, she brought back radios, and she brought back sort of a lot you can see around the map. You can even say that she brought back some weapons and the random weapon box and stuff. There's sort of a few theories floating about, but we know anyway she brought sort of blueprints back like for these sort of robots. So how do we know that they were sort of sent back? Well, on the map Moon we can see sort of a broken down robot that exactly sort of resembles our Origins one, which is sort of a cool fun fact. And obviously you can see that they are in the future because the map is obviously like around the year 2025, because it happened the exact same as Nuketown, and Nuketown happened in the year 2025. So then, like by that time, they've already sort of built robots like that, and sort of the blueprints were sent back to actually sort of create an alternate universe, because the robots weren't supposed to be in 1918. They were supposed to be like sort of rendered out in sort of 2025, built and invented in 2025, but sort of they were sent back and sort of they altered the timeline. That's just one of the things that made this sort of an alternate universe. But basically, our robots were sent back in time. The blueprints for these robots were sent back in time, sort of from Moon, around the Moon time, sort of displaced, like not sent back, I keep saying sent back, but sort of element 115, its ability to sort of displace objects through space and time. It can sort of bring back anything. It can bring back radios, bring back sort of like some random person's leg, a random person's hand. It can bring back a random person, teleport people, teleport objects, and obviously the blueprints of this robot were obviously sent back, landed here, and sort of obviously our two inventors, Dr. Ludvig Maxis and Dr. Richtofen, obviously they're curious, they built it, and sort of they're using it to win the war for sort of Germany. Staying on the actual topic of fun facts, we actually have 4 robots on this map. One of them is sort of disabled, it's broken down and sort of broken, if you will. It's fallen, it's not moving, and it's obviously not alive, if you will. But our 3 sort of land robots, they actually have names, and they are Freya, Odin and Thor, which is pretty interesting. And you're like, oh, who named them? Who actually gave them these names? Who gave them the nicknames? Basically, when people are in war, they sort of name their vehicles. You see a lot, like in war films, and obviously in sort of real life, they actually name sort of their tanks, their jeeps, and some people even name their guns. Basically these are weapons, and basically they just gave them names. Obviously the names Freya, Odin and Thor, and that's pretty interesting. But basically these were sent back. One of them appears on Moon, and our 3 robots were the blueprints for them was sent back, and that's how sort of this alternate universe was sort of created. A lot of things sort of factored in to actually sort of make this an alternate universe, to make Origins an alternate universe, and a lot of the community, there's the majority of the community that believes in this theory that I just spit out to you, that the robots blueprints were obviously sent back, creating an alternate universe, blah 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 blah. Everything I've just been saying, it's backed by a lot of people, and obviously it's always in the zombie specials by like Mystery Machine X and stuff like that. So that is the theory that I have for you today. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. We will have quite a bit of a discussion because I hate saying that I'm wrong because I'm always right, let's be honest. But that is pretty much it anyway. You can see me going down foolishly in the map Origins, of course. But that is pretty much it. Once again, hope you all have an amazing day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something, smash that like button. I'll talk to you all later. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Whew, that was quick.
On the weekends.